Alright, we're getting to the point where it's pretty much this personal preference on how you're wanting to style your theme. If you're wanting to wrap these in cards, or how you're wanting to do it. If you're wanting to decrease the image or the width of the site, etc. So instead of going into that right now, I'm going to go into how I normally clean up the starter theme a little bit, because we're using a different framework. So go into our theme files here. All these SAS files, you can click into here, elements, list, tables. Material Design is going to include all that for us since we added it right here. So we don't need a lot of these things in here. So we can simply go in here and comment a lot of these out, or you can just remove them. So that's what I normally do. I just go in here and delete them. So for example, like the navigation, the forms, so all the elements. Just gonna start deleting stuff. Typography, I want to use Material Design. Normalize, I make sure it's all cross-browser friendly. Material Design includes all that. The forms, don't want that. Navigation, we're using Material Design, don't want that. Modals, accessibility. Let's see what they add in here. Screen reader, alignments. We don't need infinite scroll right now. We can delete that file. So we might as well just keep accessibility, alignments, clearings, site secondary, widgets. So Material Design has no styles on widgets, so that would be a good one to keep. Sticky, all this is WordPress related stuff, might as well keep that. Keep the comment stuff, keep the blog stuff, so that's good stuff to keep. Delete that file. So everything that I deleted out of here, we need to go back in here. We don't need to, but I mean, might as well delete them if we're not going to use them. Site. So that's just including these two things. That's good. Infinite scroll, we already deleted that file. Media. So this is all WordPress related stuff, so that'd be good stuff to keep. Galleries, you can see they're doing it by percentages, where Material Design does it with Flexbox. So we may want to come back here at a later time and redo how galleries is set up. So I deleted elements, delete forms. Yeah, we can delete all that because we're going to do it with Material Design. Delete. Style actually didn't have anything to do with content. I mean, it didn't even include this these styles anywhere. But we can move these styles over to that. That'd be a good spot for it. Media, we said we're going to keep that. Mixins are good to have. You can add your own custom mixins. You can also look in the Material Design Lite, and they include some mixins as well. These are good to use throughout your theme. What else we got? Modules. We said we're going to keep that. Navigation we deleted. Site. This is the stuff we said we're going to keep as well. Typography, we can delete that. Variables, colors, some nice colors to have. You may want to add some Material Design colors. You may not, actually you don't have to, because again, they probably already include them in here. Variables. So yeah, so they have a ton that you can use and overwrite as well. Structure, typography we can delete. Get that out of here. So while I was doing this, it probably is a good idea to have the gulp task running. So it'll automatically recreate our styles sheets down here. So once it gets running, we can go in and just make a change and see if we broke anything. So it looks good right now. So alignments, clearing, widgets, media. So we cut down a lot of files in here that we're not even using because we implemented Material Design into our theme. So one thing I want to do is add this layouts. So let's just copy one of these sections and layouts. So it'll be, I just want to include one of them, layout content dash sidebar. Save that. And then I'll take these files up here. Uh-oh, we had a problem. Expected. Probably because there's something in here that it doesn't like. Save that. There we go. Looks good. Now we can take these styles up here and put those in our content sidebar. Clean up our regular style sheet a little bit. So now I don't want to waste your time here. I'll speed through this, but you probably need to take out some of these things here, the things that we didn't use. Accessibility, alignments, widgets, content. You can update the table of contents too if you'd like and add some other things. So save that. That looks good. In our header file, we have this skip to the top link. We're not using that right now. You can use it if you want to. Just add some styles to it. But I normally take that out. The README file. This is just stuff about our theme that shows up on GitHub. So if you go into our repository, MDL Press, it's all this stuff right here. So Material Design WordPress theme. And down here is where you can add stuff about how to use our theme. And come back to that at a later time. But that cleans it up pretty well. Gets rid of a lot of the SAS stuff that we're not actually using. We can get rid of that. We're not using that for now. So as we start adding styles, we can pick which file or which folder we think the style should go into, so it's a little bit laid out a little bit better. Deleting those and also taking out some of these imports really made our style and our minified version a lot shorter. Another thing we can do is take out these layouts here. Don't need those. We can create our own custom layouts in the future. Since we're not using the navigation, we can delete that as well. Delete the skip to link file. Taking all that out. Custom header, we're not using a custom header, we're using Material Design. So that looks pretty good and slimmed down our theme a lot. So before we close this out, let's go ahead and push it up to GitHub like we've been doing in the previous tutorials. I'm going to end my gulp task here and do a git status. Look at all that stuff that we deleted and modified. Great. Git add everything, git commit message, clean up starter theme, git push origin master. All the files should be pushed up now. So I'm going to end this tutorial here, and the next one we'll pick up on more styling of our theme.